Christian conservatives travel far and wide to attend this year's Faith and Freedom Conference in D.C. The annual gathering wrapped up day 2 on Thursday, and we caught up with Republican Senator Mike Lee, who spoke on the event's importance, especially in today's political climate.
What makes our country great is not its government, it's people, and specifically the right that people have and the choice that they've made over the centuries to be believers, to believe in God and to follow Him. Faith and freedom go hand in hand. They reinforce each other. In many ways, one can't exist without the other. You have to be free in order to have faith, and having faith allows you to live in a free society and to have all the blessings that go along with living in an orderly place. It reinforces to all people the notion that every soul has immeasurable eternal worth. That's what makes for a good society.
The Faith and Freedom Coalition Conference is set to be the unofficial kickoff for the president's grassroots campaign going into 2020. The event comes amid the backdrop of the Democrat primary debates. One America's Rion was at Thursday's event and has reactions from attendees.
Texas Senator Ted Cruz and Faith and Freedom Coalition's Ralph Reed spoke to One America News on day 2 of the Road to Majority conference here in Washington about conservative strategies going into 2020. Cruz says the first Democratic debate in Miami is testament to how radical the left has become.
You know, one of the more stunning exchanges, you saw Democrats last night embracing full open borders. The month of May, 144,000 people were apprehended crossing into this country illegally. 144,000, a staggering number. Well, last night's the Democrats had a solution to that. Don't make it illegal for them to come. Repeal the criminal prohibition on crossing the border illegally. Look, those are radical, those are reckless views. That's not where the American people are, but sadly, that's where today's Democratic Party is.
Faith and Freedom Coalition founder and president Ralph Reed told One America News that Christian conservatives were initially cautious of Donald Trump back in 2016. But after 2.5 years under the Trump administration, the enthusiasm for President Trump is noticeably different.
Now it's night and day. I mean, they are so appreciative of the president. They are so grateful for his bold leadership, for his moral clarity, for his convictions, and for his commitment to keeping his promises, not ultimately to them, but to the American people, which he has done on life, on religious liberty, on Israel, on judges, and on his Supreme Court picks.
Reed adds that as the Democrats fight it out in Miami, Faith and Freedom is kicking off their massive Get Out the Vote apparatus. Reed says this time around, Faith and Freedom has a concerted Get Out the Vote effort targeting 5 million Hispanic, evangelical, and pro-life voters in 6 states for 2020.
We're going to be reaching them digitally. We're going to be reaching them in their churches. We're going to be knocking on their doors, and we're going to be mailing and phoning them. And if we can increase the turnout of socially conservative and evangelical Hispanics, it could make a huge difference in places like Colorado, Arizona, and Florida.
Conservatives expect the race to socialism to only become more pronounced. At Road to Majority conference, the pro-Trump energy is positive and confident as they track the Democrat shift toward an increasingly radical leftist ideology. Rion, One America News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.